Morning arrives. Again. My head is killing me. Again. I'm going to bed earlier each night, yet somehow I'm feeling more and more like garbage each time I wake up. I don't get it. The only difference today is that the usual cherry rays of the morning sun are nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to see. No, yeah, to be seen. They got it wrong. In their place is the heavy sound of rain hammering against the window. Pulling back the curtains, today looks to be a gloomy day. Grey skies overhead cast a depressing shadow on the town below, the torrential downpour showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. Great. And I have to go out in this weather and all. It's not going to be a fun day, that much I can already tell. I stretch and let out a drawn-out yawn before I stagger towards the bathroom. Oh no, wait! My hand hovers over the handle as I just about stop myself from carelessly swinging the door open. That was a close one. I need to approach the situation carefully. Too many mistakes have been made before. I've been lucky to escape with my life before, but they might not be so forgiving the second time. Okay. Deep breaths. I can do this. I thumped the door a good several times with the back of my fist. Hello? Anyone in there? No response. Okay, let's go in. But I've been fooled before. This proves nothing. I bang on the door again, even louder than the previous time. Nothing. Surely someone would have heard that if they were on the other side. Which means it might be safe? I ring the door open a crack. Just a little. A peer through. So far so good. I continue to open the door just a little more and a little more. Until... What? A most wondrous sight that takes my breath away. It's... it's so beautiful. It's empty, isn't it? It's enough to move a man to tears. The bathroom is actually empty for once. No wacky misunderstandings, no awkward stares. I can actually just freely use the bathroom today without the threat of being torn apart. I waste no time in slipping it inside and firmly locking the door. I even double, triple check the lock, something they should have been doing too, but always forgot. After a peaceful shower, I make my way down to the kitchen where Hikari and Sayaka are waiting for me. Oh, that was just glorious. It's awful out there. Hikari gazes out at the window, a look of disgust across her face. With the laundry list of other things that annoy her, yeah, I guess it's no surprise she hates rain too. Do we really have to go to school today, Kenta? Come on. It's just a bit of water. You're not gonna melt in it or anything. Shaka grins dangerously as something sparkles in her eyes. Uh-oh. It's less harmful than stuff you got covered in yesterday anyway. She tries her best to suppress a giggle, but fails, her laughter soon rocking the house. Conversely, Hikari is less than amused. Sayaka, can we just forget that already? No. I was stupid. I made a mistake. Big deal. Flustered, Hikari stamps a foot towards her mischievous partner. We haven't even reached school yet, and they're already arguing. I think that's a new record. And besides, I recall it was you who... Oh, right, that's her. And besides, I recall it was you who was on the verge of being expelled from the academy at some point with your antics. Hehehe. What can I say? They just don't appreciate a good joke. Jokes! Joke. You almost blew up the entire... Realizing I am indeed still in the room, Hikari cuts herself short and clamps up. Ah, I guess I'll never be able to hear about this old school of theirs. The magic one that taught them all they know. Let's just leave it at that for now and agree we've both been stupid at times, okay? Okay. I really don't think I was that bad, though. Anyway, Kenta, how about I cook us all some... No, absolutely not. But you didn't even let me... I don't need to. If it involves you stepping foot into the kitchen in any way, shape or form, I already know my answer. This time it'll really be... Nope. I'll be careful. Nah. Oh, you're being... No. Yeah, I'm letting her... Yeah, I'm not letting her or Hikari anywhere near the kitchen again. Even if they do somehow manage to leave the kitchen standing, I'm sure whatever monstrosity they concoct would be more damage to me than any monster lurking out there. Shaka heaves a dramatic sigh, purses her lips in a pout, and gives me a look that suggests I've been nothing but a massive disappointment to her. Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. It doesn't last long, though, before her usual cherry expression takes over again. I think it must be impossible to truly upset this girl. After that little dose of excitement for the morning, I quickly prepare a meal for the three of us before we set out into the town and brave the storm. The rain shows no sign of letting up. It's hard to believe that the weekend was as bright and cheerful as it was when dark clouds have completely eclipsed the sun overhead now. We have nothing but flimsy umbrellas to defend ourselves with that just barely hold under the immense downpour. I have my doubts if we'll even be able to make it to school dry. I'm not really sure how it got this bad all of a sudden. If it keeps up throughout the day, we might even have flooding to worry about. I feel a little silly for even having this cross my mind, but I can't help but feel that this is maybe the land lamenting in some way, a sign of things to come. I don't know why I'm even thinking such nonsense, but it won't leave my head no matter how hard I try. Looking back up at the skies, the clouds seem... Oh, I do apologise. Even more sinister than before. We make it to school without drowning. Somehow. Phew! It was pretty... Oh god, it was pretty intense out there. As we entered the classroom, Sayaka shakes herself dry, her hair swishing wildly. Right beside Hikari. Watch it. You're like a dog. Hmm? She stops and blinks innocently, and at the last drops of water splashing to the ground. I can't tell if she's just playing dumb here or if she really did it by accident. Oh, feck. That's what makes her so scary sometimes. Never mind. Hikari huffs and stomps over to her seat, with class just about to start. I follow suit and crumble into my seat with a sigh. What a depressing day it's turning out to be. As the teacher shows up and class begins, I give one last look out the window, water streaming so heavily down the glass I can just barely make out what's on the other side. Oh no. Oh right. The lesson goes on through with each passing moment. I find it more and more difficult to focus on the subject at hand, the writing on the board blurring into an incomprehensible mess. I can feel it. At the back of my skull. That familiar creeping pain. Oh, right, it is. Why here? I've never had these headaches at school. Because Yuzuki is at the school, you fool. They usually only crop up when something bad is about to happen. I guess it's not a full-blown headache, so I shouldn't have anything to worry about for now. Is it a warning? That something's coming? I don't know what to make of it at all. Kenta, are you okay? I hear Sayaka whisper from her seat behind me, a gentle hand on my shoulder. I look to my side and see Hikari giving me an equally worried glance. Did I look that bad? Maybe the headaches are affecting me more than I think. I nod my head and muster up a faint smile. I can just barely even convince myself I'm fine, but it's enough to make them focus back back on my lesson at hand. Lunchtime arrives and I can just barely recollect what I was taught. Yuzuki is at the school. Are we that incompetent? What's in the blood? Who is she? Why are we so stupid? What subject even was it? That's not important right now. At least now I have the time to collect my thoughts and get a grip on the situation. We're going to go to lunch, Kenta. Do you want to come with us, or... Having hopped out of his seat, Sayaka skips to the front of my desk and peers down at me with a grin. I blink. It takes a good second to register that anything has been said to me. Huh? Oh. You guys go ahead. I just have a bit of a headache. Sayaka offers a sympathetic look when I mention a headache. Kenta, about the headaches. They're... Whoa! What about the headaches? So, blood and headaches? What's going on? Hikari pops up out of nowhere. This insubordinate. Oh, the secrecy. This secrecy. I nearly had her saying the stuff. But no, Hikari, she's getting us back. She's getting us back. Oh, God. Hikari pops up out of nowhere and stifles Sayaka with a hand to her mouth before she begins dragging her out of the class. Come on, Sayaka. He doesn't need to know any of that, and the queues are going to get too big if we stand around. No, tell me! Sayaka's muffled cries of distress are the last thing I hear before the pair vanish into the corridor. Huh. Wait. Headaches? Does that mean she knows I've been having them frequently? Come on, they mentioned blood, well, was cut off. I don't know. I mean, with the headache mention, I'm starting to think that, that isn't involved, but still, could be. More than likely knows the cause of them. Yeah, most definitely. If they know anything that will enlighten me on this bizarre series of recent events, then I really have to chase them up on it. I can't let something as important as this be slipped under the rug like everything else they've tried to keep from me. I rise up from my desk with a wobble. My legs not quite all there. They should be at the cafeteria, right? I start for the corridor myself, but someone catches my eye amongst the waves of students going by. Come on, how could you not recognise her? Seriously, man. Silver hair and amber eyes, a female student marches along with a blank expression. My head rings. There we are, buddy. Where have I seen her before? That's the question you should have been asking when you first saw her. No, well, the second time you saw her. Wait. Is she really? Yes! There's no doubt about it. She's the dark angel that has been making our lives a living hell. Yet she seems like a completely different person right now. Gone is any trace of madness. All I see right now is an emotional schoolgirl. You fool! You don't call her name when she's trying to kill you. You go get your big busty guardian angels and then go kill this bitch. Yuzuki? Her name falls out of my mouth the moment I come to the realization. Has she always been at this school? Oh God, I'm gonna kill him. How did I not notice something as obvious as this before? I'm gonna kill him. Our eyes lock across the crowd. I fear something terrible is going to happen as dread sets in. But her gaze quickly flickers away before she carries on about her business. Huh? She was so intent on getting me before, and now she wants nothing to do with me? Don't be foolish. This is a ploy! This is a ploy! Something isn't adding up here. I know it's stupid and reckless. It's a stupid and reckless thing to do, but I can't help but chase after her. If I go to... Oh, we're going to get the information for her! If I go to get Sayaka and Hikari, she might be gone by then. It's hard to keep up with her as the waves of students crash against me, everyone in a frenzy to get their lunch, but I just about managed to catch a glimpse of her heading for the staircase. Yuzuki, wait. We're marching down death row. We're gonna die. She pays me no mind and continues to ascend the stairs. It's obvious she's playing dumb until you get up into the open air, picks you up with her wings and drops you to your untimely death. Why am I following her? Because she's stupid. I don't know what I can possibly get out of this beyond an early demise. Well, at least you know that. Yet I still insist on hiking up the stairs after her. She seems so different. Oh my god, ever heard of masks? Maybe I'm just secretly hoping that there's more to her than the initial crazed monster that confronted us 2 times before. Something that will help me make sense of this mess. I reached the top floor, breathless after climbing the stairs. Oh wait, hold on, I need to check something. That was bloody close. Breathless after climbing the stairs, 2 steps at a time. I peer out into the corridor to try and see where she might have gone to, but there's nothing. I'm sure I wasn't that far behind her, though. So where did she disappear to? Behind her. Behind you, I mean. I mean, this is where the stairs end. Unless... she'd really be out there? In this weather? She's trying to kill you! I make for the staircase again and go up a short flight of stairs leading to the rooftop. The rain sounds more violent than ever outside. I can't possibly imagine someone willingly wanting to go out to be out there. But I have to check just to be sure. I fight against the raging winds and heave the door open. Yuzuki? Okay, I get it, that's a sad thing, but come on, really? Couldn't you control yourself for at least one scene? There she is, standing by the fencing, gazing out over the town with a hand idly gripping the mesh. Already the rain has drenched her completely, her soaked uniform clinging to her skin. She seems completely unbothered by it, though, as she doesn't feel the rain at all. I've only been out here for a second, and I can already feel the urge to sneeze creep up as the chilling rain makes short work of me. Yuzuki ignores me, her amber eyes vacant. At the very least, she doesn't seem hostile at the moment. Right now, I think the rain has a more likely chance of killing me than she does. I take a step toward her, my foot splashing into a sizable puddle. What do you want? She responds bluntly. I may as well be talking to a completely different person than the girl that went after my life. I think carefully before opening my mouth. While things are peaceful right now, it might take saying only one wrong thing to set her off, but I can't be too reserved. I want answers. After hesitating for a moment, my voice initially coming out in a crack, I finally confront her. Why are you so intent on killing me? I don't understand any of this. What I mean is, why me? Exactly, the main question. She tenses up for a moment at the sound of my voice. I fear I might have said the wrong thing already, but she gradually relaxes again. I'm surprised you even noticed me at all today. So am I. His insubordination is... Tell me, Kenta, how long is it we've been in the same class together? What? Has she really been in the same class as me? You fool! I'm sure I would have pieced together things a lot sooner if that were the case. I'm gonna kill him. Yuzuki lets out a bitter laugh. You didn't even realize, did you? I'm not sure I may as well be a ghost. Do you know what it feels like to be completely invisible? When no one will even so much as glance my way? Her grip tightens on the fence, the wires sinking into her flesh. Oh god, don't do that. What is she talking about? To never be picked as a partner for projects? To never be asked to sit with someone for lunch? To even be ignored by the teacher in class? Okay. They all might seem like pretty small things, but over the years they add up, and slowly the hate begins to set in. People are selfish, rude and arrogant, exactly, but I don't understand what this has to do with him, since he's just as lonely as you, except, well, he has been a part of stuff like that, but it's not like they're his friends or anything, they're acquaintances. Well, not even that. And you're probably thinking, why didn't you make the effort to make friends yourself? Not really. I guess that thought did come to mind. All I can do is stand and listen as she continues, ignoring the urge to shiver. Do you think I haven't tried? I tried so hard to fit in. To be social, to talk to people. But after a certain point, the social circles are set and become impassable walls for those looking to join. My cheerful greetings were met with complete indifference. My attempts to talk with classmates were met with painful stares. And then it's back home to sit in a dark, lonely home before I have to force myself to come back to school. A place teeming with people, yet it's here I feel the most lonely. Was it too much to ask for a friend? Someone I could talk to, confide in, and have fun with? Just like they do in the TV shows? Is that really so much? I get the feeling she's playing with us. She's just lonely. Why is she trying to kill us? Who is this she? But why are you... She cuts me off as she suddenly spins to meet me eye to eye. The vacant stare is gone, and in its place one of hate, aimed directly at me. But don't you feel sorry for me? None of that matters anymore. Not after tomorrow. Oh shit, everything will change. Tomorrow, I'd ask her. A searing heat surges through my skull and forces a wince out of me. Yuzuki smirks at my pain. You can feel it, can't you? She's so close to being free now. With every passing day, her power grows. Ah, so she's not like you. Well, in a literal sense, she isn't like Hikari and Sayaka at all. From what she's saying, she is a human, given powers to free her from this loneliness. Yet she even feels more alone because she has no one to talk to about this. And she probably feels alone because she can't talk to Sayaka and Hikari if she wanted to, because she's a fallen angel. What are you talking about? Who's going to be free? Oh, so they haven't told you. They haven't told me anything! Interesting. I wonder why they're so intent on keeping it a secret. Unless you're all related, then that idea is basically gone. But still, it would be a nice thing. But I'm glad that they're learning their lesson from Sakura Spirit. Because, like, all these themes, it's beautiful. Regardless, everything will make sense tomorrow. I'll finally get what I want, and she'll finally get what she wants. My blood? Yuzuki drifts past me as I struggle to keep upright, the headache refusing to die down. Goodbye for now. The next time we meet will be the last. Grab her! Wait, Yuzuki, what are you... It's too late. She's gone. I'm left alone on the rooftop in the pouring rain. I wanted to try to get to the bottom of things, but if anything, I think I'm even more confused now. Okay, I should get back inside now. Right, we need answers now. There's a she coming, we were told. I don't know who she is. Soaked to the bone, I squelch into the classroom. What's in the blood? What do the headaches have to do with anything? Well, besides, you know, the monsters. And who is she? So many questions, but no answers. I didn't see Yuzuki on the way down. And we didn't even get the answer to our question from Yuzuki. What's so important about Kenta? I didn't see Yuzuki on the way down, and she doesn't appear to be here either. So I have no idea where she might have vanished to. So I've lost her, and I'm probably going to succumb to pneumonia. Great. Huh? Kenta? What on earth happened? As gorgeous and as sexy and as irresistible as you are, Sayaka, we need answers now, or I'll bitch slap you. Oh. I guess Sayaka came to check up on me since I was... Oh god, fucking cinema, well, music sins. If someone was up against me with that ass, I would need all 5 senses. Oh, on me since I was taking too long to get to the cafeteria. I turned to meet her with a faint smile, my hair dripping wet. Tell her, if I tell her Yuzuki is here, or that I went to confront her on my own, she might worry needlessly. So I'll keep it a secret for now. So many fucking secrets! Oh my god! Oh god. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm like, you know, opening up the secrets in the next arc. It's nothing, don't worry. It's nothing, don't worry. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Although I may make an update video on it, just to be sure. Nothing. Kenta, you're completely drenched. What are you doing? Well, I could take my clothes off, and you could warm me up with your naked body. I had to go out to get something, but was in too much of a rush to remember my umbrella. I'll be fine, really. Ah. Achoo. Okay, the sneeze isn't really doing me any favours. Come on, let's get you all dried off. You're going to catch a cold at this rate. And Hikari will flip if she sees you like this. What? Come on, and Hikari will flip if she sees. Yeah, if she sees you like this. Ah, true. I'm lucky it was that Sayaka found me first. I offer no resistance as Sayaka takes me by the wrist and guides me out of the classroom. She doesn't question me any further on the subject either, of which I'm thankful for. Almost dying in the rain aside, the rest of the school day goes by without much more happening. I catch no further sign of Yuzuki through my headache lingers. Okay. I try to piece together everything Yuzuki has said. For what I can understand, she's doing this all because she wants friends. It doesn't make sense. How did she end up the way she is to begin with? Oh, that's true. And who is this she Yuzuki keeps referring to? Someone that is somehow linked to my headaches, and by extension I can only assume she's the cause of the monsters and everything else that has been going weird lately in my life. Yuzuki also implied that Sayaka and Hikari know more than they're letting on, which I could tell already, but not to this extent. I want to question them all about this, but I'm sure I'll be met with the same silence. Why is everyone so damn secretive? I feel like I'm the only person in the world left out of the loop right now. And I know how Yuzuki feels. I keep to my thoughts on the wet journey home, and before long I find myself in my room gazing lifelessly at the ceiling. The rain gradually dies down as the evening sets in. Things are finally calm. For how long? Yuzuki's words are still repeating in my muddled mind. Something is going to happen tomorrow. Something bad. I have no idea what. I glimpse out my window. The usual tent is there, albeit a little more wet than usual. I feel sorry for them having to camp out there in this sort of weather. Those two girls. They've got to know everything that I'm struggling to understand here. It's not fair that even though this entire situation supposedly revolves around me, I somehow know the least. I don't know if they're doing it to protect me or what, but I'm beginning to feel like it's too late for that. I continue to stare at the tent. It's not that late, so they might still be awake. Okay. Yeah, I've decided. I'm going to go down there and demand them explain everything to me. I have to make a stand and be assertive. No more secrets. No more games. I refuse to leave them alone until they tell me all I need to know. I leave them no choice.